So I just wanted to make a video kind of with what's going on with my Overwatch account here. So I've been suspended a couple times now, and this last time it's really starting to piss me off because I don't think I'm doing anything wrong other than getting better at the game, which is something that the devs and stuff want you to do. So when I first started playing, I was low silver and around bronze. With what you're seeing on the screen, that was actually an arcade mode because that's where you can just frag out and get kills in team deathmatch, and I actually hit top 500. When I did my placements, I realized I was really high, so I just played 50 games and ended up sticking with top 500, which was really cool. But as you can see, I used to not be very good at the game, but coming back to the game after a 2-week suspension, I jumped right into a quick play match, and right after that match ended, the first thing that someone said in chat was that they reported me. I don't think I'm that great at the game, and at the end of this video I will show the whole game, but since then I had been suspended again where I cannot play comp. And this keeps happening where I only have enough time to do my placements, and that's it. So I decay to 3,000. So here's the video, or just the clip showing where someone said they wanted to report me. It shows the play of the game. Again, I don't think it was that great, but here it is. I'm hitting some of these shots. Oh my fucking god. That was Jigsaw reported.
Too good. Too good.
So as you can see, I hit a lot of body shots and stuff. And in chat, people are saying like, oh, nice shots, wish I could be as good as you, etc., etc. Honestly, again, I don't think I'm that great at the game. So I just put together some clips and stuff of like headshots, and it shows misses and stuff. But looking at this shows that I have 2 days to play, because 45 days for the season, and my ban ends in 43. So this video is a little older. It was taken when I was kind of in gold, starting to, really fine-tune my play with Widowmaker and stuff. And the way I've gotten so good at hit scan, especially with Widow, is I spend hours in these Widow v Widow matches just trying to land headshots after headshots. When I first started, I would be in a game and it's first 1 to 50, and I would barely get to 10 kills, if that. Now a bad game for me is usually ending with like 20 or 25, which isn't terrible, but it's not great. And I win those matches a lot of the times now. But that's the thing, is I'm only good with Widowmaker and Hanzo, those really snipey characters. And like I said, I'm good at the headshots and fragging out and stuff, but like positioning and stuff, I'm really not that great. And when it comes to calling out for teammates and stuff, that's something I've never been really good at either. And so I made a second account, and with the second account I try to play like heroes I'm bad at as much as I possibly can. So what I've been doing is a lot of tanking, especially like with Rhine and Zarya are the two that I've really been focusing on, and then trying to do healing as well. And the reason I've been doing that is because with tanks and stuff, you really have to do a lot of callouts, because you're kind of the one that's not just figuratively ahead of the pack, but you're the one that is leading everyone into the next team fight. So I do callouts for when people are low, or people that need healing on our own team, etc., etc. And I've gotten a lot better in that aspect. And with that second account, I was not only able to get better at those heroes, but I was also able to make my main account climb. The first time I hit 2,500, I stopped playing comp on that account because I didn't want to decay, and I wanted to end in a higher rank, but I ended up decaying anyways. Just because I, eventually did start playing again, but because I took like a month break, I decayed back almost down back into that silver rating because I didn't play enough. So then the second time that the season after that, I hit 3,000 and I stopped playing, but I didn't want to stop playing for good. So that's when I made my second account. Is when I hit 3,000 and I felt really good. And, like I got my first, animated icon in ranked, so like it felt really nice. But then after I did that again, that's when I got my first ban, and I was really confused. It was just a 2-day ban because it said like my account was under review for something, and I was like, okay, whatever, and I just kind of ignored it. And then after the next season, I had played quite a bit. I hit Masters, and right after, like 3 games after I hit Masters, luckily I was taking a break at that point to like go get food or something, and I came back and my account was logged out and it was under review again, and I was like, well, what the hell? And then after about 2 days of like it just saying under review, can't log into account, I got an email saying like I was suspended for 2 weeks and that I couldn't play comp for the rest of the season, and I was just really confused. So then next season it said I couldn't play that either, but I had like 4 days where my I could still play, and so I did my placements and placed like 38 something, and that was all I had time for. And now this season I had the same ban, and now I have 1.5 or 2 days where I can do my placements. And so I've just been playing on my second account, and that's how I'm getting better at like Rhine plays that you're seeing here and stuff. And a lot of my stuff I have to do in quick play because I'm not allowed to play comp. So whenever I want to play Widow, I have to do it in quick play or arcade modes. And that's why I spend even more time in Widow matches, is because I don't want to get bad at her by not playing, or like Hanzo, I don't want to lose that skill. But on my second account, I really want to just focus on playing heroes that I've never really played before. So this is the game that the first game I played getting my account back after a 2-week suspension. I can only play comp with the last day, enough time to do placements. But this is the game that I showed at the start of my video, where people were saying like, wish I was as good as you, etc., etc. And honestly, I don't think I'm that good at the game. Again, I can click on heads and stuff like that just fine, that's whatever. But when it comes to positioning and stuff, throughout this video you'll see like there's times where I pull myself into spots that I shouldn't be. Later in the video I try to grapple onto a ledge that I thought I could stand on, but I couldn't, and ended up dying. But it's stuff like that, like I don't know those things, and especially playing quick play, like I'm not getting better at doing callouts because 90% of people in quick play just don't care. They're just kind of there to kill time. So but in this you'll see like I hit a lot of body shots. Like I'm not like some top tier Widowmaker by any means. Like I'm pretty good. Like right there, that was a body shot. If I was actually better at the game, where apparently Blizzard thinks I should be, is that would have been a headshot. But like I always hit a lot of body shots, and I have a pretty high scoped accuracy. Like I'm usually above 60%. And I think I finished this game around like 70 or something. I'm not 100% sure, I can't remember. But shortly after this game happened, I did get another 2-day suspension for account under review. I am able to log back in and all that stuff, and that's all fine, but I still can't play comp until like the last day. And that's really frustrating because like I want to keep climbing, but I don't want to have another account where I just play Widow and Hanzo and characters that I'm good at and have it happen again. So that's why on my second account I really do try to play those characters as little as possible. I only play them when they're like absolutely needed in a comp or something like that. And I always try to tank or heal first. And that's the ledge I was talking about. I wasn't sure if I could stand on it or not. But yeah, it's just kind of bullshit to me that I keep being punished for getting better at the game. And one thing that I did that made a night or day difference for me personally was I watch a ton of streams. I watch Caffrey and Surefour almost every night, like as I go to bed and stuff, for a couple hours, just have them on. And I haven't just gotten better at like game sense and stuff by watching them, but like other heroes. Like I always hated Zarya. I always thought Zarya was a trash hero just because I didn't really understand her or like her utility. Now she's one of my favorite heroes and I love playing her. because she can really set up some really good like team kills and stuff like that. And the way I learned her wasn't by playing her as much as it was watching people play her well. So I, didn't have to go through unlearning bad habits to try to pick up on new ones. I seen how she should be played and all that stuff, and that really made a night or day difference for me. And then as far as getting better at Widow, like I said, I spent hours in those Widow v Widow matches, and you just kind of have to own up to it and not get down on yourself when you get killed 3 or 4 times before you even get 1 kill in those matches, because you have to understand there's people kind of like myself that have gone through that and spent the time there to get better at it, and if you personally want to get better at it, it's something you're going to have to commit to, and that's something that a lot of people don't understand with Overwatch. You have to put the time in if you want to be better at the game. So I've signed up for stuff like Game Leap, where it's pro players that make videos that show you how to play certain heroes or stuff like that. So I actually use Game Leap, and I heard about that from the real Kenzo on his YouTube videos, and it actually does help me. Like, I've gotten so much better at heroes that I never thought I'd be able to play. So like I said, I've gotten better at the game, and I've made a second account to try to focus on playing other heroes more without decaying my own SR, which apparently I can't even use because I keep getting banned for hitting too many headshots. And I want to play the game more, and I want to be better at it, and I just don't understand why Blizzard is making that so hard for me. And I really hope that this is a rare case and that this isn't happening for other players, because if it was, it's pretty sad that this is how they handle things. Like, I get if it happened once in a while, and I understand there's a lot of questionable plays and stuff like that, but I record everything, and it would be nice if they questioned a game or something. Like, if I got reported by several people saying like suspected of cheating or something along those lines, then fine, I'll send you the video, or I'm sure that they have some form of way of checking plays and stuff like that. So I guess this video is me just kind of trying to explain like where I'm at with Overwatch, and because I get a lot of people saying, why do you always decay to 3000? Why are you always 3000? So I hope that kind of sums up that for some people. And I'm hoping to make more Widow plays and stuff in comp and less quick play videos. So until next time, thanks for watching.